Oh, you want to do a fist bump? Yeah, he did the thing, everybody.
He did the thing.
He did the thing. Woo!
When we seen the banana come out again?
Oh, we've seen the
when
banana,
we seen the banana costume. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Top 8? Yeah,
top
yeah,
8.
fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. You heard it here first. Yeah.
You gotta make a statement for top 8. So yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I always support my boys if they're on. Reggie, you were like icing me out right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. You were just like staring into my soul. I am trying to talk about this video game. This is difficult. Help! Help!
Suarez losing to Goblin though to get to this point beforehand. Out of here. We got work to do. We got work to do, bro.
Reggie.
Absolute legend though. Love that guy.
Yeah, so it is going to be Yoshi going up against Palutena. So this is something that Suarez is super experienced in, right? Like in Long Island alone, we got Pong, we got like Mr. Mojo Rising if he still plays Palutena. And these are like really, really high-level Palus. So definitely something that you have to know in New York, especially Long Island. Both of them playing back, playing a little bit patiently, and Suarez is the first to commit, but you got to respect down air on shield.
Now, what do you think, because sounding like you've seen this matchup quite a few times, what can Yoshi do? Because I think if somebody's looking at this as someone who doesn't understand this matchup, what tools might he have to do some work?
Oh, Yoshi can edge guard Palutena like none other. By virtue of having such an active neutraler and such an active down air and a back air even, stuffing out teleport is going to be, you know, maybe some of the most consistent that you would see. Additionally, because of Yoshi's airspeed and his double jump properties, he's going to be able to get off Palutena down tilt at ledge in really unique ways. So it's definitely going to be up to Raflow for breaking out of the traditional down tilt at ledge flowchart and start going for some more up smashes, maybe some, you know, some neutralizers. But that time around, gets the back air off. So, you know what? If you can get that off, that's all that matters.
No, I see what you're saying here, too, though, because it almost seems like you want to catch the jump that's coming out from ledge from Suarez as opposed to waiting for what the option could be.
Now Suarez just taking a second to play back a little bit, try to get a tell on Raflow, but you know what? If you're Palu with the lead, you can occupy center stage and auto reticle like there is no tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's the jump properties you were talking about, too. Super armor off of that double jump would be really nice for those weaker hits you could see.
Oh, that egg is such a bait. If you get hit by that egg, that is going to be a downer, forward egg every single day of the week. Gets caught mashing out of disadvantage. Maybe wanted to auto-cancel instead of just going through the attack option and gets punished for it. Goes through the double jump, and look at that, he saved.
Ooh, getting off ledge is going to be tough, though. Air dodge going to make it back. Oh, hair of his chinny chin chin, barely getting that ledge. That's the jump call that we're talking about, though. Up smash going to work out. Can't be throwing those weak hits out if you're going to think Yoshi's jumping around.
Hit Suarez's shield so safely. That's going to be one up hit. Is he going to be able to find the second? Nope, he is not. Only the back hit of up smash. Had that been the front hit, I do fully believe that would have been able to kill.
Ooh, having to chase around these platforms, too. Like, you don't really see Yoshi, like, struggling to find a way down just because of the elite airspeed. It's been tough here.
Suarez is trying to play really patiently, really out of shield. I feel like Raflow is being allowed to occupy this airspace too much, but now finally going to be called out on that jump as soon as I said it.
Oh, you try to snap ledge potentially with the Yoshi surf, but not going to work out there too. We will go next.
So something I really want to make note of is Suarez is a really emotional player. So once he like starts misinputting a couple of reverses with Eggley, that is something that makes him so unique as a Yoshi, how much he actually integrates into his game plan. You know, he starts getting progressively more tilted, couple more misinputs. So it's going to be up to him to be able to reset his mental, take a nice deep breath, and go into this. Because Suarez, as a clean slate, is one of the most menacing Yoshis. But once he gets a little bit tilted, we start seeing those misinputs come out.
And it's crazy because you do see, like, the people from New York coming back up their boys. I've definitely seen, like, try to give that positive influence back to the players that are on sticks at that time. And it really shows. It really does. I saw on Stream 1 or Stream 2, just the entire squad. All Tri-State, all New York is there for the boy.
Yeah.
No, it was really good. Now, Dara was there as well.
I was just trying to take a sip of water, and then I completely forgot that my mic was under my chin. So forgive me for that one. So going into game number 2, one really big thing is Suarez was constantly jumping out of shield once Raflow was hitting his shield really safely. I want to see a couple more gulps. I want to see Suarez sitting in shield for a little bit longer. And then second of all, Raflow was being allowed to occupy the airspace free, basically free, up until the last actual stock where Suarez was able to get the jump call out with back air. Raflow just keeps on short hopping over and over. Granted, it is Palu. How do you challenge Palu jumps?
It's going to be interesting, though. I think run-in nair, short hop nair could be an option there, too. I know you might have the range out on the Palu, but if you can get the airspeed drift in before the move even comes out as Yoshi, Could be something to work with here, too. Waiting for the option on the platform. You saw that.
That's the jump call-up. That's what it was. He went in with a full hop back here, super preemptive, because he knew where Raflow was going to be. Now with no double jump, how do you actually land against Palutena? No double jump off stage. He's still in disadvantage and is able to cross up Palu. Raflow guessing wrong on the direction Suarez was going, but had he guessed right, you already know what was coming.
Back to stage here, 2 eggs covering that landing, forcing Raflow to jump over it, almost retreating to the platform, giving a free lane to get back.
Raflow just being so safe, spacing a lot of retreating back airs, a lot of really safe forwarders as well. Gets the right idea and slightly flubbing on the execution for the up tilt into the down air. But you know what? I like the attempt nonetheless.
No, that runs so much damage there too. That risk is almost worth it. No risk at all in finding that one here. 2-hit combo to find that kill. Suarez taking the first lead of the set for him.
Oh, and that falling back is going to be so big. I like those beautiful eggs because those are so non-committal. Because either he hits it or he whiffs it because the opponent fades back. So it basically becomes unpunishable no matter what you do. Suarez gets that falling up here, but did not fastball in time, did not jump in time, and was not able to connect the second.
Yeah, it almost feels like, oh, we're looking for the jump out there too. That downer's coming out. Most times we can get an opponent slack and maybe an air dodge.
Big drag down back heel once again and keeps on finding these up tilts. Now all of a sudden Raflow just being stuck in disadvantage for so long. Dash back pivot grab, that was clean.
Just to keep the edge guard going here too, catching that roll with the nair. Oh, that hesitation on the egg here too. They are just hanging in the airspace. Raflow dancing around it though.
That's a really risky option from Raflow, going for the get-up attack there. I feel like Suarez could have gotten a bit of a bigger punish, but you know what? He got a punish nonetheless. Down smash is definitely going to be able to kill. That is a free kill any day of the week.
Ooh, that weak hit nair the first time actually kind of scared me. I thought Raflow might have been able to get back there too, but strong hit nair coming out on the what you said, that nair covering it in the airspeed. Oh no.
Happens to the best of us. Limit, but he's taking a breath for a second, and now it's just going to be getting right back into it. That time around, you see Raflow is starting to adapt to Suarez, trying to cover him jumping in with that full hop neutral air. Typically, he'd be sticking to short hops, only gets a drag down that time around, and not safe enough on hit.
Oh, I love that reverse hit of back air of nair there too. Almost extended the combo further because he would get up tilt out of that. Not going to find it though.
And there it is. Now Suarez needs to play a little bit more grounded, a little bit more out of shield, because his jumps are getting consistently called out. Down throw into the back heel. Hopefully he still has a jump, double jump, but you know what? Still close enough to the ledge to drift on and keeps himself safe with the up B hitbox.
Getting the footstool out of the egg lay there too. Trying to find up tilt on landing. No teleport cancel over.
Oh, really nice call out on the jump out of shield once again. It is a big habit of Suarez's, but it's also a Yoshi thing.
Yeah, it almost feels like Suarez's jumps are being called out more efficiently. Like they still weren't getting called out before as the stock's taken there, but it just seems like they're much harder now.
Down to the back here, even though not nearly as true as it once used to be, is still actually a thing. It is almost frame perfect though. Like you gotta time your dash like immediately after the down throw to be able to get that off. And Raflow is exhibiting that he has the execution for it, which it looks like it's a simple confirm. It's really truly not. It requires so much practice now.
Ooh, air dodge being used here too. Able to get back to the platform, drifting through. Forward no spike hitbox, sending off stage. Suarez trying to find egg lays here too. Catches the teleport cancel. That's been something we've been seeing Raflow get away with a few times.
Really big back here. That's going to be a low recovery, and Suarez does not choose to commit to anything that time around. I do believe Raflow still had an element of mix, and there it is. Over and over again, Suarez did not know if Raflow was going to go high, so he went back onto the stage, which was the safest option, and then Raflow just went to ledge. So, guessed wrong, bud.
Ooh, the spacing on these back airs is so good too, just being placed right outside the hitbox or the hurtbox in the shield. Nair here, no waiting! The empty hop to bait the shield drop there too. Okay, Suarez, I see you.
That was so good.
That was sweet.
He cleaned up his play a lot. He was able to find his confirms. He was able to get his damage up. And most importantly of all, he was calling out those jumps and he was setting up edge guards. Palutena is so exploitable offstage, especially when she is teleporting to ledge because, hey, that is a really big audio cue. There is a good amount of vulnerability for it as well. All you need is just to heal it and time your hitbox. And you can do this with basically anybody since it's quite generous.
And it's crazy how Yoshi can get to that point, even if you're like higher percents and you're taking like big knockback. If Yoshi can go stage to stage or side to side of the stage and get there with that nair to cover with that airspeed.
Nair is active. Nair is stupidly active. If that hit me, I would have complained about it. But you know what? In this case, let's go Jonathan Suarez. Yeah, no, you got to definitely take advantage of those kinds of buttons. If you got something out there for like, I have no idea how active effective it is, but it feels like at least half a second. It feels like at least 30 frames, honestly, you know?
Yeah,
So,
there's a little extracurricular out there. It's doing the extra work.
yeah, it's doing all of it for Suarez right now. So, still, you know, needs to clean up some of his jumps out of shield. Raflow continues to do a really good job of punishing that. And Raflow is tapping into his rhythm. They're starting to, you know, like get on different like levels of Yomi right now. I'm calling out your jumps. I'm gonna call you out for calling out my jump, and the cycle goes on.
No, I'm interested to see how this goes here because Raflow started using Nair a lot more because I think the long-lasting hits, and it's harder to jump out of. So potentially seeing that more in the combo game for Raflow.
Those beautiful segways from Suarez are so menacing. They hit everybody. They hit the best of us. At mid-percents too, you can get it down, but Raflow, good damage already starting off, 46%. Suarez going to be quickly kicking back with some of his own.
Dancing middle stage here too. Raflow trying to just get some majority stage here too. Eglay not going to catch.
Nice neutral leg out of shield, tries to go and cover the tech in place or the tech roll out. Does not get it, but you know what? I appreciate the attempt nonetheless. Suarez coming in so aggressively this time around. So many falling aerials. Drag down, up tilt, doesn't get the down air. He does go a little bit too high, and Palutena's roll animation is a little bit too low.
And that was just sick coverage there too. Knowing every option your opponent might have out of your combo tree is crazy.
Yep.
Waiting
Really
with the
nice
shield.
up out of shield. One more hit is going to be able to do it. You see Suarez being so patient and respecting the back air. Oh, going onto the platform, a bit of a mistake. Raflow taking full advantage of it. Shulking, looking for an up air. You know what he wants, and he is not going to be able to find it.
Yeah, it just seems like Suarez is trying to use this time to bait his opponent in by doing what seem like pseudo-weird options, but it just can kind of put him in the situation to get that straight hit for a kill.
Like that double jump neutral air dodge fade back. Like Raflow did not see that coming at all. Suarez is exploiting how much airspeed he has. Getting that stock off on Raflow, this is going to be huge. Already 3-2, and Palu's not taking stock soon at all.
Used to jump off ledge there too. Finally going to find something getting majority stage here too. Suarez has had trouble landing here too.
Ooh, that was such a good landing mix-up. That was the first time that Suarez had gone through something like that, and it caught Raflow off guard.
That air dodge in was so nice. That air drifting right past Raflow, not in the position to get grabbed or hit by that back air.
Trying to maybe call out a jump, inputs it a little bit too late. Raflow playing on the back foot right now. How do you get off the ledge? You do not.
You don't get off the ledge. Oh my goodness, forward air.
Yeah, big schnoz. You just Gonskis. Now, gonna be missing the grab. They're not particularly active despite like how slow the startup is for it. So good stuff on Raflow for being able to get out of that situation. Just recognizing, hey, that wasn't really safe on hit. But the dash back pivot grabs though, those are clean.
Getting caught here. Roll going to get caught by the beer versus Eglay. That's been such a good option for Suarez.
Suarez just being so patient, sitting at shield. You know what? Not wanting Raflow to come down aggressively. And these down B mix-ups are just catching Raflow off guard. He was fully ready for Suarez to come back onto stage, and Suarez is like, hey, I'm going to ledge.
No, when you can just jettison straight to the ledge there too, it makes it so much harder for your opponent to cover it too, especially as a mix-up.
Really nice egg there. He uses that as his opening to be able to make it back on. But a clean dash attack from Raflow is going to take Suarez's first stock. And look at this lead. Look at this. 0% and 2 stocks up. This is huge.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Suarez as soon as you saw Raflow as soon as he took Suarez's stock. Just a sigh of relief, honestly, but still a lot more work to do here. This has been really good in the corner.
I don't believe he has a double jump, so you know what? He played that really, really patiently. He sat there, waited, threw out that egg as a bit of insurance, almost finds the confirm. He just needs anything to be able to get this big damage, and the footstool is going to save Raflow. But the question is, how much longer is he going to live? Not that much longer. The back air is going to be able to take it out. Long Island in the background getting a little bit loud for the boy John.
Yeah, I know. It was looking a little tough in that first game here, too, but these last game 2 and 3 have gone Suarez's way wholeheartedly.
He's calm, he's collected despite, you know, the crowd like chanting him on. Let's go, John. This makes me so happy. But Raflow, I feel like, is now getting really stuck at the ledge. Suarez is buckling down on his ledge trapping, throwing out a bunch of eggs, catching a lot of jumps, catching Raflow hanging onto ledge a little bit too long. The question is, how does Raflow get consistently put off stage and in the corner so often?
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like what won Raflow that game 1-2 was being able to catch Suarez while landing. Like, there was a lot of times he wasn't as creative in the movement options. The beer versus egg lays and maybe the hesitations with throwing egg in the air weren't as common as they have been in this last game 2 and game 3. And that's where Raflow is really making the money.
Yeah, but let's see which stage they will be opting to go to for game number 4 here. Potentially Raflow's last game of the tournament, or on the verge of taking this to a game 5. We're going to be going to Pokemon Stadium 2, nice and classic. I like that Suarez recognized, hey, I'm not going to be able to hit this without overcommitting, so he just fast fell downwards and out of sight for Raflow.
Out of sight, talking about that. Suarez jumping out with the armor of the up air.
Yeah, really nice up airs from Raflow, right? Like, that's what Palutena does best. Big, long, active hitbox that will shark even Yoshi, which is so difficult to do.
We're not going to catch that. They're sitting at roll distance with that up tilt, not finding anything. Working the way out of the corner with the dash attack, though.
Ooh, that was such a bold neutral air dodge. Raflow committed a little bit too much on the dash back, maybe anticipating like a neutral air from Suarez. Now, all of a sudden, Suarez can't seem to find a big hit.
That's the hesitations I was talking about, waiting for it as well, using the egg and the egg late. Not going to be able to enough to get on stage quite yet.
Oh, that double jump, man, it's coming in so clutch for Suarez right about now. He is hanging onto the stock by a thread. Up tilt, neutral air, another reset on the platform. That forward would have been able to cover an air dodge.
And it's so crazy. That weak hit backside nair does so much for you because Yoshi's up tilt coming up from the back, it can lead into a lot of options, especially for kills. Oh, yeah, drag down nair up tilt.
Yeah, the classic, pretty consistent. I do believe you can SDI out of it. Which direction? Couldn't tell you. But that's what all the Palutena mains told me. Ooh. And there it is. Raflow hanging onto the ledge for a little bit too long, waiting for the eggs. But Suarez saying he's had enough. And hello? Hello?
What's going on there in the corner? Finally, both players going to break it up, go to the middle.
Oh, Suarez low profile that back here. That was genuinely really funny. Finds one up here. We got Raflow once again in a really nasty position. Gets a big egg that could have comboed into a forwarder, but Suarez was not confident that it would connect, and he opted to go for a grab instead.
Ooh, turnaround grab, not going to lead into anything there too. No punish. Down shield, down airs. Put Raflow in the better situation here. Suarez above. These pivot grabs, yeah, getting a little overzealous.
That teleport from Raflow was so smart because not only did it get him down a little bit quickly, he was able to get to center stage and down to be able to continue his juggling. So that little bit of efficient movement, even if it was like a misinputted teleport cancel, was able to pay off for him. Now Suarez getting walled out a little bit. Explosive flames, back heels galore. How does he get in on this?
Did you see the run-up shields here too? Just staying really grounded almost, kind of changing up how Raflow has been able to take most of this percent, keep it an even game thus far.
And there it is. Raflow has been hitting so many like dash up jabs. That's what he's not too confident he'll be able to connect the dash grab, but doesn't have anything else that'll be safe on shield as a grounded option. So he dashes up jabs and sees if he actually hits you. If he hits you, multi-jab. If he doesn't, then he tries and resets the situation. And now all of a sudden, that's Raflow with the lead.
Yeah, trying to get these nairs in the corner here too, forcing the double jump. Yoshi in a very bad situation, that trade. Oh, finally getting feedback on solid ground here. Suarez counting the prayers.
Just waiting and choking. Now you see Raflow maybe not committing so much to these dashbacks. Suarez no double jump off stage.
Yeah, this has been an insane response here too. Both these players were at, what, 2 stocks over 100%. Now Raflow in a very strong lead here.
Oh, and these beautiful egglies every single day of the week. Suarez just dash shielding, playing so safely. Raflow needs to throw in a grab at this point because Suarez is getting away with shield camping a little bit too much.
I feel like Raflow's finally grabs a lot in the corner in the previous couple of games, but yeah, anywhere on the stage would be huge. Oh, you're so smart. You are actually the smartest. Oh, working him in there too. Another grab not going to be found.
Now that was all Raflow there. Now all of a sudden just spacing out those back airs once again. How does Suarez land? No double jump. This is do or die, and Raflow not guessing on Suarez's drift once again.
Big chase here too. Forward airs have been coming out. Huge tech chase forward.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, force smash not connecting.
Yeah, but when you got one frame of vulnerability off of that, and there it is, that double jump armor coming in so clutch for Suarez. Uh-oh. Oh no.
So many pivots. Like Raflow just seems to be trying to do these pivot forward tilts, these pivot grabs. Oh my god! No way!
What?
Drag down back here, forward smash too, out of the scramble situation.
That's not a thing. That's not. I mean, you know, good job, Suarez. That was really good. There is no, I mean, I saw that. I didn't know if Palutena was like ready to be able to shield and Raflow didn't choose to shield, or like you got the drag down back here. It wasn't high enough percent, so it didn't actually like send you into tumble. Sometimes drag down back here. It's a really funny move. It can do so much. It can pop people up. It can keep them grounded. It can put them into tech situations. It does everything. I have never seen drag down back heel into F smash. That was new. That was a little unethical.
A little unethical. Not what you were expecting there too. But Suarez, hey, takes it any way you can. That's what we saw the entire game. Like, it seems like the scramble situations. Anytime Raflow was on the back foot, staggering a little bit, that's when Suarez was at his best.
Yeah, and Suarez, I think the biggest thing, he really buckled down on the ledge trapping. He was able to get so many spike kills. Those things were huge. He exploited how difficult it is for Palutena to get off the corner unless she commits to